Hello guys, welcome back to another video on my channel. Now we're going to do Andorra and Angola in the same video. Let's see what will Andorra would be doing. They will of course be exacting their revenge against the French, because no one likes the French. No one. Now what happens next will shock you. They push up here, then they get pushed back, and then they capitulate. France annexes them. There we go. Now let us go down to Angola, the real big boy, the real big boy. Here we have the little exclave here and the rest of Angola. This part here is also Angola. You know what is also Angola? This. This is water. Now the first thing Angola will be doing for this video is of course building up their military. Why wouldn't they? It's fun. and it and it is an activity the entire family can do. Next, they go to war with Namibia because they have N in their name. Now, they quickly take this panhandle away from them, making it an occupied panhandle. They of course take Urundi and then also move down to take Ushakati. Ushakati. And then, of course, Autapi. And then they move down the coast to visit Skeleton Coast National Park. It is somewhere around here. They of course try their damn best to push in to Namibia until one fateful day they take their capital, Windhoek. They surrender. Then Angola takes them over. Every single last piece of land that used to be Namibia is now Angola, the greatest country of all, Angola, just behind Algeria. What happens next will shock you. They will be invading three countries: Zambia, Zimbabwe, and Botswana. I will be coloring in these parts that are also a part of these three countries. No one would think that they would do such a crazy thing, so they do nothing about it. What will happen next will shock you. This is DRC. Now they want to capture this, and also this. How will they capture this? By capturing this. But first, they have to capture this. Now anyway, the first thing they do is push into Botswana. They push quite far in, push down and down, and says hello to South Africa. They want to completely border South Africa. South Africa does not want to completely border Angola, because they won't. Because then Angola would have to reach inside of them and take Lesotho. But anyway, the push into Botswana is going great. Then they have also taken Gaborone, their capital. They surrender, and all the troops move quickly in here to take over the land that has been taken over. Now they want to annex everything except this. They do not want this. They do not want this entire thing here. But who does not know that? That is Zambia. Zimbabwe knows that. So, and then promptly get their capital captured and surrender. Then the Zimbabwe's are now Angolas. Now Zambia loses their capital, but they do not surrender because they are Chad. This part surrenders, but this part stays. They get pushed back and pushed back and pushed back. Then, when they are threatened by bombing over the capital that has already been captured, they surrender. But they do not expect this great twist, that this will be their land. This will be not their land. This will be Angolan land. Everyone loves Angola. There will be a whole hip hop top song by Toto, So it will be called Angola by Toto. Now what will happen next will shock you. They will not attack Mozambique because they want Lesotho. They will invade Eswatini as well to get better access to Lesotho. How will they do this? In going through South Africa. This was not what I meant to do. This is what I meant to do. They push quickly down here, and then they move quickly in here, trying to in their best to secure Pretoria, which is down here. They don't know that, so they push down here until finally they find out using Google Maps, pushing in here and here and here and here and here, when their capital is finally lost. But wait a minute, an epic prank just happened. South Africa has 3 capitals. This makes Angola mad. They then move down to capture Cape Town, which they do. Now what will happen next will shock you completely off your socks. I have forgotten to take off my socks today, so I will do that after this video. But you know, uh, Bloemfontein, this is Angola's. Lesotho has quite a powerful defense over here, make them unable to touch them, so they move into Eswatini, instantly crushing their defenses. Now the Lesothons know that they can't hold forever. South Africa also know that, so they surrender. Lesotho, despite all odds, begin pushing back against Angola. They're taking the coast and losing their capital, so they surrender. The great South African, Angolan, Eswatinian, Lesothoan conflict has finally come to an end, with the greatest nation in the world, except for Chad, on first place, and then Algeria second, and then maybe Norway on 0th place, which is over first place. Now, of course, this is probably not everything they will catch, because I am only 7 minutes into this recording. So what will I do? They want this to be there. So they take this, and the outcome of this war may shock you. So please get ready for the best moment of your life. You will probably never have to do anything ever again, because you will be super duper omega shocked. I am not doing this because I want to color in the missed parts. Okay, so what do? They capture the coast. Way more believable than it actually sounds. It is completely unbelievable that they would capture the coast, but you know, in real life they would have to do that, because then every single piece of water they would have would be in the deep jungles of the DRC. Now they want to take over the DRC, so they move up here, taking their capital, easy peasy lemon squeezy, and they surrender. It is quite shocking for you to think that they would surrender only 8 minutes into the videos, 9 minutes into the video. Now anyway, let us move over. My throat hurts from making this voice all the time, but you know, it's a small sacrifice to make for Angola. And of course, the greater nation of the Andorra have been captured for 10 years now, make a new breakthrough in science, taking all of this land, and Angola is now sleeping. Now, what happens to France now next will shock you. They get wrecked. The Andorras push up here, and then push down here, then naval invades this place here, and then they move up to border Switzerland, moving over here, 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 here. Now the French can't handle this, so they let them take whatever they want. So they take this here. This will probably shock you, but France did not expect such big resistance from a small country like Andorra. They of course have to push into countries unknown to them. For example, Italy and San Marino and Monaco. They move in here, then they push up Italy, then they push into Italy, then they push further into Italy, taking over this part of Italy, and then naval invading this part of Italy called Sicily. They then go to Naples, trying to reform the empire, but they can't because they don't want to. Then Rome falls, Italy does not fall. San Marino falls, Italy falls. No one would think this would ever happen to Italy, but there, Italy has lost this. This. This is the greatest nation of all, Naples. And this great thing here will be, yeah. Then they will take this border down, making it into great, 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 great Andorra. And then what will happen next will probably shock you and make you have a seizure. This part of Italy will be given away to the great San Marino, and this will be Italy. The only part of Italy that's still Italy is a small part of Italy. Now, hope you enjoyed this video and see you in the next video.